The Amish are known for their simple, self-sufficient lifestyles, and one area where they truly excel is heating their homes without gas or electricity. Their methods are practical, sustainable, and time-tested, offering some valuable lessons for anyone interested in off-grid living or preparing for SHTF situations. So we're going to look at the various ways the Amish keep their homes warm, as well as how they care for their livestock during colder months. Wood-burning stoves. They're the heart of the Amish home. The most common heating method in Amish homes is the wood-burning stove. These stoves are incredibly efficient, and they serve as both a source of heat and a place to cook meals. Typically, the stove is placed in a central location within the home to ensure that the heat is as evenly distributed as possible. The Amish favor high-quality cast iron stoves, which retain and radiate heat for extended periods even after a fire has burned out. Wood-burning stoves rely on a steady supply of firewood, and the Amish are careful to use seasoned wood that has been dried for at least 6 months to a year. Properly seasoned wood burns more efficiently and it produces less smoke, which is important for maintaining indoor air quality. Families often spend the warmer months chopping, splitting, and stacking firewood to be sure they have enough fuel for the entire winter. Passive solar heating, harnessing the sun. In addition to wood-burning stoves, many Amish homes are designed to take advantage of passive solar heating. By orienting their homes with large windows facing south, they maximize sunlight during colder months. The sun's rays naturally warm the home during the day, reducing the need to rely solely on the stove. To retain the heat gained during the day, the Amish use simple but effective techniques. Heavy curtains or those beautiful handmade quilts are placed over windows at night to trap the warmth inside. Some homes also have thermal mass materials like brick or stone, which absorb heat from sunlight and release it slowly over time. Insulation. Amish homes are built with insulation in mind. Thick walls made of wood or brick help keep the cold out and the heat in. Drafts are minimized through careful construction, such as tightly sealing doors and windows. Open floor plans in the living areas allow the heat from the stove to circulate more freely, keeping the entire space warm. Some other heating methods they use. While wood-burning stoves are the primary heat source, the Amish sometimes use other methods to supplement. Masonry heaters. Some Amish homes feature masonry heaters, which are similar to wood stoves, but they're surrounded by stone or brick. These retain heat and release it gradually, providing warmth for hours with a single fire. Coal-burning stoves. In certain areas where coal is available, some Amish communities use coal stoves. Coal burns longer than wood, requiring less frequent tending. Kerosene heaters and oil lamps. Though a little less common, kerosene heaters and oil lamps can provide additional heat and light in small spaces. Hot water bottles. Heated on the stove, these are used to warm beds and provide personal comfort on cold nights. Clothing and bedding for warmth. The Amish also rely on practical measures like dressing warmly to reduce the need for excessive heating. Layered clothing made from wool and other insulating materials keeps them comfortable throughout the day. At night, those thick handmade quilts provide excellent insulation against the cold, and some families still use old-fashioned bed warming pans like this one, filled with hot coals or stones to preheat their bedding. Keeping their livestock warm. Caring for animals during the winter is just as important, obviously, as keeping the family warm. Amish barns are designed with the same attention to insulation and airflow control as their homes. Thick walls and small windows help retain heat while minimizing drafts. Livestock produce their own body heat, and the Amish take advantage of this by keeping their animals in close quarters and sometimes very near the house during the colder months. This shared warmth helps maintain a comfortable temperature inside the barn. Bedding made from straw or hay is spread thickly on the floor to provide insulation and keep animals off the cold ground. Regular cleaning and fresh bedding prevent moisture buildup, which can make the barn feel colder. In really harsh winters, Amish farmers may add windbreaks around the barn to protect it from icy winds. Some will even use simple heated waterers to ensure that their livestock always have access to water that won't freeze. So, what are the lessons for off-grid living or SHTF? Well, the Amish approach to heating their homes and caring for livestock gives us some valuable insights for anyone that lives off-grid with limited power or is preparing for emergencies. Invest in a wood stove. A wood-burning stove is reliable, sufficient source of heat, and it can double as a cooking surface. Design for efficiency. Use passive solar principles if you can and good insulation to minimize energy needs. Prepare in advance. Stockpile firewood and other supplies during warmer months to avoid shortages in winter. And think sustainably. Learn from the Amish by using natural resources wisely and reducing waste. These people, the Amish, they're amazing. They've perfected the art of staying warm without modern conveniences, relying on a combination of efficient heating methods, thoughtful home design, and practical measures. Their approach not only ensures their comfort, it also embodies a sustainable, self-reliant lifestyle. By adopting some of these methods, modern households can reduce their dependence on gas and electricity while staying prepared for whatever challenges winter may bring.